Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I'm Dr. Asil Al-Ghamdi, an assistant professor of marketing at Prince Mohammed bin Salman's College of Business and Entrepreneurship. And today, at this recorded webinar, we have our dean, Professor Ziger de Graaf. Welcome, Professor.
Hello, thank you.
Before we start, I would like to send warm wishes of health and safety to everyone in the kingdom and around the world. We're so blessed here in Saudi Arabia, where the crisis is being managed collectively and swiftly with strong leadership. But as a forward-thinking institution, MBSC is thinking beyond the current crisis by developing the human capital as a major asset to our distinctiveness. And to do so, we're going to launch a new Master in Management program. Such a program is going to be very unique in the kingdom. However, it is very popular in Europe, and more specifically in London Business School, where you were at, Professor Ziger. So can you basically describe the MIM program that would be offered here at the MBSC, please?
Let me first echo your kind words, Asil, and wish every one of our listeners and viewers good health and good well-being in these challenging times. The new Master in Management program of Mohammed bin Salman College of Business and Entrepreneurship is, well, quite an exciting undertaking for the school. It's only our second degree program that we are launching, and it is a highly prestigious master degree in business and leadership that is now specifically designed for pre-experienced participants. Pre-experienced means recent university graduates. That's much in contrast to our Master of Business Administration program that is specifically designed for more experienced business executives. The program is special in that it allows the participants to study while they are working at the same time at their organizations. Because we teach in modules of 4 days, long weekends, one module of 4 days every month for 18 months. That allows the participants to learn in class, but immediately thereafter apply their learnings in the workplace. And they have repetitive cycles of learning and applying, learning and applying again, which reinforces the learning experience. Finally, another exciting feature about the program is because we are teaching in those modules of 4 days, we are not stuck to a particular location. We can teach in Cake, but we will also teach in Riyadh. Actually, we will start the program in Riyadh with 6 modules in Riyadh. We'll do 6 modules in Cake, and the final 6 modules will again be in Riyadh. Later on, we hope to expand the program to allow for teaching in the Eastern Province, also Jeddah, and we'll try to teach on a pan-KSA basis.
Wow, that is very exciting to know. Another point is we often hear at conferences and from executives of multinational corporations locally and internationally that knowledge-based skills are always in demand. However, what is lacking to a large extent are the skills of good communication, personal effectiveness, teamwork, empathy, ability to contribute to group work with essential leadership skills. So my question to you, Professor, how would you say that the MBSC Master in Management program is distinctive around these important measures? And how can it develop distinctive graduates for today's competitive market?
The distinctiveness results from program design features and from school features, the school that the participant is going to attend. In the program, we have, the conceptual design of the program is one of thinking and doing, which in my view is a good definition of leadership. Leaders can think about new ways of doing business better and have the ability to execute it also, which is the doing part. The thinking part we develop through the foundational and functional knowledge in business. Thinking For instance, our participants need to be able to think about, is it worth doing an investment? They need to know investment analysis. They need to think about what markets they are going to approach. So they need to know marketing. They need to set a plan to move into a market. So they need to do project management. They need to understand how to move an organization forward in a stepwise, planned fashion. So the thinking part is taken care of by the functional skills, operations, marketing, strategy, finance, economics. The doing part, we try to achieve through developing specific managerial competences. I call them more personal effectiveness skills. Effectiveness skills in how do I influence? How do I negotiate? How do I communicate effectively? How do I work with a team? How do I move a team forward in the direction where I thought initially where we should move with our organization? The leadership skills of an individual. So thinking part and execution part is taken care of in the program. The distinctive features from the school are essentially what the school is about. Mohammed bin Salman College is about global excellence, but having a very local Saudi Arabia relevance. We have a global faculty. Our faculty come from all over the world, which will give our participants a global perspective. They join a network of elite participants, a network that the school has a privilege to be part of. The school is known for innovation, entrepreneurship, and developing the entrepreneurial mindset in its participants, and has a very experiential teaching approach. Those school characteristics help in making our participants distinct.
Very nice, very nice. So, as you know, our executive MBA has a flagship course, which is the Signature Learning Experience, or SLE. We also know that the new Master in Management program will have another flagship course called the Integrated Management Challenge. Personally, I'm very excited about it, but I would like to ask you, Professor, why do you think that the Integrated Management Challenge is such an exciting part of the MIM degree?
It's something that we're actually all very excited about at the school. It's a bit of an innovation, we believe, right? But it's based on the following observation. First of all, people are different, we know, right? And we know as a result that people learn in different ways. People learn by talking, people learn by reading, people learn by practice, by exercising, people learn by doing, people learn in teams, individuals, variety of learning methods. Right? So what we try to do in the program, we try to maximize that variety of learning experiences. There will be ex cathedra teaching, there will be group work, there will be individual homework, but there will be group exercises also. High variety. Now that's where the Integrated Management Challenge comes in. In that component of the program, the participants will learn by doing. As we work with pre-experienced participants, so students who are recent university graduates, the only way that they will learn business is by being put into business. And that's the purpose of the Integrated Management Challenge. Students will be put in study teams, study groups, and will be put in organizations belonging to the MBSC network to address an organizational challenge. Is it a consulting project? But I would hope that they will work with innovation projects within their organizations, thinking about new ways of doing business better, thinking about new business opportunities, new products, new markets, new services, new delivery channels, new ways of doing what we have been doing before, and trying to make it happen also. It's a year-long project. So start in the beginning of the year, and throughout the year, the students will work on the project. The assessment in the end will essentially be on how innovative their contributions are, how well they have been able to execute them, to implement them, and actually how well they have used the general learning throughout the program in the project. We would hope to organize a competition in the end across all the study teams in front of a jury, consisting of faculty, members of our board of trustees, prominent alumni of the school, and the students will present and will be awarded a prize depending on the impact they have realized in their organizations.
Very exciting indeed. That's very exciting, Professor. In fact, I'm looking forward to be part of the IMC as an MBSC faculty myself. So in your opinion, Dr. Ziegler, how would those listening to this conversation determine whether the Master in Management program is right for them?
Oh, well, we are looking to recruit high flyers in the program. People who are, well, if you feel you are ambitious, you want to get ahead, you want to develop yourself and you want to develop your organization, you want to make a difference in your life and in the lives of organizations and the lives of people you will work with. The program is for you to consider. We're looking for people with strong academic credentials. We'd like to have smart participants, intellectual participants in the program. And we measure that in a variety of ways, right? So that is in academic accomplishments, but also in impact, in already realizations that the participants have had already. What difference have they already made throughout their lives? We look for people who have good communication skills, both written and oral communication skills. Are they convincing? Can they make a convincing and solid argument? We look for people also who will help other people learn, who will support their classmates, support their teammates, who are showing leadership in support for others.
That's very nice. On a personal note, Professor, what I'm very proud of, and it was one of the reasons I joined MBSC, is the college commitment to localized knowledge, as you have mentioned before, but with global framework and expertise. So, in your opinion, how will the Master in Management program addresses the needs of young Saudis today and help them pursue their goals within the context of Vision 2030?
Right. In two ways, really, right? So the program is focused on Saudi nationals. However, we feel that it is important that we instill in them global effectiveness skills. Their careers, the careers of our pre-experienced graduates in the kingdom, their careers will take them everywhere in the world, or they will take, at least, they will put them in touch with people from a variety of backgrounds, not only multicultural backgrounds, academic backgrounds, gender, but people from all over the world. So we need to clarify, or we need to help them understand and deal effectively with the multicultural challenges they will have throughout their careers. So that's where the global aspect comes in. Essentially, through our community, through our network, through our faculty, we try to achieve that. The second way that we will help realize the development of the kingdom is through the general mission of the school being innovation, entrepreneurship, instilling, developing an entrepreneurial mindset. The school is specifically geared towards developing people's self-determination. We will give people the knowledge, the backgrounds, the skills, and the networks that they can make a difference by themselves in their lives to organizations and to others. Through their ability to think about innovation, think about opportunities for value creation, which are ultimately about improving the quality of all our lives.
Thank you so much, Professor, for this excellent deep dive into a new degree program being offered and launched under your leadership. On the other side, our admissions office has been receiving queries about the MIM that I would like to present to you here also to get the answers on those questions. So the first question is, let's say I am a business major, finance department. And so my question is, what am I going to get out of this program that I haven't learned in my undergraduate degree?
There will be certainly elements that you will know. And actually, we are looking for that. You will be put in study teams with people from a highly diverse academic backgrounds. You might be put, they might be in touch with a lawyer, for instance, a student who has graduated from law school. Certainly, this student will have knowledge about the legal frameworks within which business operates, but might have less of an idea about finance, accounting, investment analysis. You will help your classmates with those aspects of your knowledge of business, while they will help you understand the legal context, for instance, in which business happens. We are looking for people who support each other's learning, who support mutual learning. If you know finance well, great, good for you. But you will also learn on how do I make effective decisions now? How do I communicate those decisions effectively to others? How do I convince others about my opinion? How do I influence? How do I build resilience in myself when times are tough or when I have challenges? There are a variety of additional learnings in the program that will complement your technical finance skills.
All right, thank you so much for that answer. My second question is, what makes MBSC distinctive, and why should I enroll in your Master in Management program instead of basically going to another Saudi institution or overseas?
So I've mentioned a few elements that make the school distinctive, right? Essentially, our global faculty indicate that the school aims and achieves global excellence. But we want to be relevant for the kingdom and relevant for the region. We want to make a difference in the kingdom, which is where our case center comes in, right? We have an extensive repository of self-developed cases, essentially addressing business and business challenges in the kingdom and the GCC region. So global excellence, locally relevant, certainly is the school. The school develops entrepreneurs, people who think about innovation, who can execute innovation. Probably at the pre-experience level, we do not expect our participants to be entrepreneurs, but we expect them to think about opportunities and make those opportunities happen in their organizations. An entrepreneurial mindset, we call that. People who think about solving problems, creating value. The school's specific teaching approach is learning by doing, experiential, through a variety of learning methods and experiences, developing yourself. I am very excited to be a member of the school's network of elite participants. The school is not elitist. It is actually quite supportive of its community and within its community of the members of the community. By elite, we mean that each and every member of our community has become outstanding through accomplishments, through realizations. It's not because they just deserve simply to be recognized. Our members of our community are recognized because of what they have achieved, what difference they have made in their lives.
Thank you so much. In your latest answer, you mentioned experiential learning. Can you highlight a bit more on what do you mean by this?
Essentially, experiential learning is the variety of learning approaches that the school uses to develop its students, its participants. Experiential learning is achieved in a number of ways. I mean, through working with people, through project work, through, we mentioned the integrated management challenge, but also through doing exercises at home on a piece of paper, but also group exercises. Like, I can give examples. I think about the when you're studying supply chain and logistics, there are a variety of exercises. You work in teams where students organize the supply chain, move goods to the next phase in the supply chain, see where inventories accumulate, what actions they can take to manage those inventories, how to coordinate. And we do this in a live fashion where we actually create supply chains in the classroom, and throughout the learning experience, we derive insights, discuss and debate what the conclusions are that our participants in the program actually experience by themselves while doing the exercise.
Thank you so much, Professor, for your extensive answers. And also thanks to the audience listening to our webinar today. We wish you a great day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Asil. Right. I also want to thank everybody listening for their courage and their interest in our programs. We look forward to welcoming you at the school.
Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.